What is up, legends? We are back with Etheria. So part two of day one in the game flow of series, and we're at the fun part where the official game flow for the game and you understand what the flow is literally right now. So we're going towards the end of chapter 6 right here, and then once you're done with chapter 6, you're pretty much stopped right there. This is the point where you end up fighting Messiah, which is like the god tier black guy that everybody knows and loves, that type of stuff. We're not gonna go for that. So we're gonna talk about pretty much where you're gonna be at this point before that fight. If you do it the same way I do it, because what I do individually each chapters, I will stop and gear and put my team together and things like that. So this is where we're at gameplay wise right now. We're at Leon right now. She's at 40 chilling. Tiamat's at 40. I did eventually get Kraken. He is at 35 for now. Dorothy is at 35. Gray, who you start with, is at 35. Kazumi right here, 35 as well. We didn't do anything with Chiaki. However, I did get two interesting characters that should be noted. I got Sania, which is amazing. I'm gonna work on building her, and I got Obel, who's also amazing, very good for a single target. He is dot damage. He is good in PvP as well. He has a stun on his level 3. You guys can see right here on top of all the damage that he will naturally do. So definitely a character. If there's ever things that you should definitely look forward to is Oval, Thania, and Kraken. Kraken is Mr. You don't get to play. Basically, he AoE freezes, and the target cannot take action or gain strike prep, which means they don't get like a speed push or anything like that. And then he just literally stops them from playing. Single target deep frozen right here again. Possessively gain strike prep, so he's just taking strike prep from you, and then defense break right here. I can't imagine how this character is. Like once you get him, your life is so much easier in content, in my opinion, anyway. And you want to put speed on him. So, with that said, let's head over to here. All right. So here's what happens as far as game flow. You want to make sure that you are able to get as far as you can. Now you see, I can actually go further. I just haven't. But it's no problem even doing it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right in front of you. You want to go as far as you can with the EXP because that's going to give you the best benefit for whatever stamina they actually use or take you out, because we don't want anybody to play. I'm going to see what I mean. 3 people stuck. Oh, they're still frozen. Which again, this leaves us to the point, and now we already have Tiamat pushing towards her her dragon state. Now we have the shield out, which again, that's crazy. Now she's already in dragon mode now, before they even hardly got a chance to do anything. With our shield still out from before she was in dragon mode. She's gonna go again. Alright, they barely got a chance to do anything. And he's stuck again. That's why this man is crazy. He said nobody gets to play. I didn't get the 3-star because obviously I took too long, but you'll get it eventually. And you can just push on because it's still fine even if you just get that, because you still get to do 8. So if I want to get more EXP, which I'll do that. That's for now because I'm not going to be going further. I gotta actually start it first. So we just send it there. Now they go off and do that. Say I decide that I don't even want to go ahead and do that. I can go in. Oh, that's right. We're still in continuous. Let's back out. I can go ahead and over here. So you also need to worry about your shells and start worrying about, pushing your shells where you need to do. Obviously, we have a Pt here, and she is going to start doing, before the owner takes action, increases the attack by 600 on that. And then we have the White Gale, before the owner attacks, deals 2 hits, 25%, 900 damage to targets with the highest attack, extended duration of non-control inflicted. So really good stuff. Like if you have defense break or stuff like that, you can work out that. And then over here you start getting Voodoo Panda, Budo Panda rather. After it takes action, follows up the main target, dealing damage again. And then you have the same thing over here with these. Again, increases attack and then deals hits. So you want to start working on the purple gear if you wish. We'll just head in because we can. You're blue, so I would need to benefit more of a green unit. I could freeze, but it's fine. We'll go DPS more. Alright. Pia should be okay. Petrifying her sucked though. She'll be okay. Because she'll do that. Okay. Right here. Yo. Nuke again. She should fall out now. Getting scary. Might clutch it. Damn, action delay kind of sucked. I probably should have put Kraken out, but it's fine. Alright, Nuke. Dead. Cut it close. Could have put Kraken out, and he would have froze them and made that easier, but we took it out. Now, what that's going to do, I didn't mean to go all the way back in, but what that's going to do is now I need, when I need to actually do this, I'm going to have to do 5 because I didn't exit battle. I didn't get 2 stars to get 8, so it's only going to be 5 for that right now just to get these. But we got in and I got what we needed. We're still babies out here. It's still day 1, so I'm not too caught up on just getting the 1 star because you can still auto it that way. So for the most part, you want to go through and just figure all that out and knock all that out. You have your shells over here. You have your modules right here, which you can figure out. Like you can go Terra, and we're down to like right here. We can start picking up the tier 3 or basic 3, so to speak. And then you have the Doki Doki that you can start messing around with right here to get the speed. We already got the first one right here, but you definitely want to start focusing on the second one when you can. I would say worry about that more so towards after you finish the chapter, which if you're at this point right now where I'm at, you should be able to do the chapter and just basically be stuck until you reach level 20, which is going to be the following day. There's not enough stamina to do that. However, I do level 15. I do suggest on stamina that you not spend all of your currency summoning. I've already summoned 50 times now, and I still have this much currency summoning 50 times. And you want to max out every day, which you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to, but I prefer to have things be in my control over relying on the RNG of what the summons is going to do. What's in your control is you actually having stamina to use in a day, and how you actually put on it, which I'm teaching you literally right now. That's one. It's like absolute. It's 100%. You will always have it. You will always have this power. Your account level will always be your account level. It's not up to RNG. It's up to where you put the stamina at the end of the day. Now, of course, this is all relative to you having time to actually spend all the stamina. Keep that in mind. But there is a quick way to actually like just spam out stamina, and like I'm gonna explain that in a bit. But for the most part, you want to redeem all 10 in the day, and that's going to be 1,000, which is equivalent to 110 summon. In my opinion, you should do that. This makes things easier. It makes you progress smoothly. It makes you feel that you have stamina basically to do everything. Let's make sure that you use all the stamina in the day. That's all there is to it. All right, so how do you spend it quickly? You come over to GP Outpost. Firstly, if you're doing everything that I was showing you guys, you should be able to go through these relatively easy in the beginning, the first 3 for the most part. Once you start getting into 4 or 5 and all that type of stuff, it gets a little bit more taxing, but you should be able to do the first 3 very simple. Like, it's super quick. No. In fact, it's one of the quickest stamina expenders that you can actually do. Like, it's super quick, and it will allow you to start working on whoever your main is, or whoever is going to be your DPS carry. With that, right here, my voice almost died in the middle of that. See, Leon is my DPS carry, so came in because we were forming prowess and the things that it shows you. We have the prowess of right here all the way up until level 2. You have only one perfect Latisse in the beginning. There's a second one in the store. I'm not gonna actually go on getting that just yet. Explain the reason why in a bit. Right here, we got her up to right here. We're getting that, and then we have the third one, which we're gonna do right now. One perfect Latisse, and bam, because she is the DPS carry. So now I need the purple, as you guys could see. Do I have any prowess packs? I do not, which is fine. So you start to head into the next one and rock it out. Now, because I have done all of the elements, I now have stuff to actually use. For her, or for a character in general, you want to go for whatever is going to benefit their kit first. Hers is HP, so we're going to start over here like this. That's helping her HP stuff out. And as far as farming, what you want to do is you want to go to whoever's your carry. So I know that I have 2 blue units between Tiamat and Kraken, so I'll head over into here, to hard, and see what I can get done over here on hard. We're gonna leave Kraken out here. Yeah, we're gonna leave Kraken. We're gonna do this. And one of the reasons why this is so fast to do is that there's only one wave. Now, while they're stuck and no pushback because of Kraken and can't do much, we got them plinked off. Tia is almost into her dragon form cycle. She has her shield out now. Most of her health back now. Now she's about to go into Dragon Mother and start nuking stuff. Okay. Now, this is just my process. You don't have to actually do all this. It's up to you. So we knocked that out. We only got 2 because we didn't do it fast enough, which that is fine. I'm going to show you how fast this is, though. So we go into continuous. We're going to be using 80 on here. This is like if you only have like a half hour or, you know, maybe an hour to actually play. We know that, again, we need Kraken stuff and we need Tiamat stuff. So then we just go out. So while I'm talking to you, I want you to pay attention to that 1 and 8. And, you know, you just pretty much go through and just do all of the ones that you can. And the cool thing about that is if you go over to achievement, let's knock this out. There's a section called GP Outpost. As you do these individual sections, you will get more of the prowess. You can see this is the prowess that we got left over. Gives me another summon as well, and then you can continue to keep pushing forward, getting more summon right there. But you'll notice also as you defeat more of an individual section, you will get more of these attempts, and you start to get more and more prowess. So you want to pay attention to that. You see I beat the red one 33 times already, and you know this is just day 1. You're like, damn, that's kind of pretty fast, because this is pretty fast over here. Like it just really is. So with that said, I think we already looked at most of everything. We have our EXP, we have our prowess, everything. Of course, modules you bring, see it's already at the 2 right there. You just kind of like let that rock. Now you do have Phantom Theater that you can throw in on top of all of this. That depends on how active it is. This is like obviously creator server, so it's not that many people on right now. Like I think maybe it just ain't enough. So probably not going to be anybody in here for that. But we do have an AnySync echo. So what AnySync basically is you go in and pretty much beat these echoes and get these on currency. You see, we're just pretty much EXP right there. Very useful. Nightmare is going to give us a attack core, which is going to run random stats. And then you also have avatar for Chiaki the Echo, which is pretty nice. And you just progress according to how much you not unlock and how much you actually take out. So it's pretty OP. So another thing that you can actually get yourself into is a union. Again, this is all day 1. I just opened up a union just to do it because so I could actually show it to you guys and what it entails of. Weekly right here, you're gonna get all these goodies as you do individual things in your guild. As you can see, there's going to be silver, there's going to be EXP, going to be currency, going to be the training data for your shells. This is stamina right here, just 1 stamina right here. That's all you get in the week. Supply pack, which is basically like the golden items for prowess, which you're gonna need later on. Probably not gonna need like until like day 3 or something like that. Summons, and then very useful orange shadow print, super useful. Then you have the worm. So the worm is, you see I've already did like a tier 11. It's an interesting fight that you guys see. I don't think this is going to be any different than what happened before. This is who I use because it's like basically who I have that's built right now. We'll go in. If you want to eke out a little bit more, if you have 2 healers, like if I have Dorothy and then I also have Sania, but she's not built, so she will probably make you sustain a little bit longer, because what happens right now is that like the boss does enough damage to everybody that I can't sustain it. Like, see, that's a lot of damage right there, even though you know, Tia is basically going to get all her stuff back. And then she gets the shield, so we get a little bit more sustain right here. Ultimately, what you want in this fight is you want somebody who's going to single target and be good. That's what Chorus is extremely useful and good, because this fight lasts long enough for him to get his stacks going. Obo is good for this too because he's gonna get his dot out. Damn, how did Tia live? Well, she's dead now. Oh no, are we gonna get past that tier? Maybe. Now we got 11 again. I mean, she might pull it out. Nah. Back to 11 again. Yeah, I would need to build Sania, and that would help out because then Sania would actually revive somebody as well. All right. So all the goodies right there, and then you have union census, but you can actually get parts for your character if you in your union. You also want to join a union that's going to be actually playing and not just like randomly like everybody like we're happy to be here and they're not doing anything. That's not helping themselves or you at the end of the day. So you know, just rock it out. So as far as characters, before we wrap this up, it's not going to be long as the last video. The first character that you limit break will probably be whoever is your DPS carry. For me, it's going to be Leon, but I could actually do that with Tiamat as well. So there's an interesting thing. You see, it's telling you that you can actually do this. However, I don't want to use those purple things. And the reason why is because I would like to limit break everybody. And you can. Everybody that you're using. So here's how you do that. If you go over here to shop, this is your choice, by the way. You don't actually have to do this, but this is what I've done the last 3 times. I don't think it's in this one. Not union. There we go. Summon shop, because obviously you've been summoning the whole time. You're going to notice that I have orange shadow print right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 2 of them. And now I'm actually going to be able to limit break my Leon. Also, I am going to buy all of these. I'm leaving the Perfect Lattice and the Red Shadow print alone for now. Now, the reason why I'm holding off on that is because I have 5 days, obviously, because it's early in the week. If, for whatever reason, this game launches and it's more towards the weekend, then that would change how I would do this. Because you want to get both the Perfect Lattice and the Shadow print before the weekly reset, because both of these first 2 things are like 2 of the harder things to get as a casual to free to play. You're obviously not going to be spending, you're not going to be getting anything, and like, you know, that according to like you're like buying the stuff in the shop and like weekly packs, because they exist over here in the weekly packs and stuff like that, but it's not necessarily easy to get all this stuff. So what you want to do is you want to hold off on doing stuff like that if it's more towards the end of the week. But being that this is the beginning of the week, I have time to actually get that currency back. So basically, which resets her level back. We don't have to worry about with Tiamat. Obviously Kraken is one of my more important characters, so Kraken is gonna go ahead and bam, we get an increased stats on that. So now he's gonna level. We are using Dorothy, of course, so using Gray. I think everybody else we're going to leave alone. And then what I'll do from here is that I'll start working on the purple again and getting enough of these on scent so I can actually do that with Tia, because Tia will be fine like that for now. But very first thing, because she is DPS carry, bam. So what I'll do now that I have all of these working, just to finish out the day, is we will go to off, and then I'll head over the challenge and then the Animus EXP and go as far as I can go with EXP and then set all of those. Matter of fact, let's just do that now real quick. Of course, doing that with Leon makes things faster. Oh. Got her shield out. Shield is doing this shielding thing. Think he's about to freeze again. Oh, next turn then. Oh, yep. And they're dead. That's gonna be a 2. Yep. And of course, I can go to investigation 10 as well. Definitely probably want to do that because you're just gonna get the summons and get a bigger chance at EXP. But you kind of get it. You also have a chance, as you guys can see, to get the blue shadow print, which you can turn to purple, which you can turn to gold, which is useful again. All right, so rocking that out, that's where we're at right now at the end of day 1. Again, I'm going to be stuck at like probably 16 at the end of the day. Actually maybe 17. You definitely don't have enough to get to 20 right now. Depending on what happens on global, you may, if we get free stamina in global, if they be nice and things, then you may get to 20 and be able to do the next chapter. But for the most part, this is where you're at, and as a free to play, this is what you can get away with. A lot depending on what you actually get in summons, but the summons are the way they are. I start off with Tia, because as you can see, Tia just makes stuff easy, as I said. But you can start off with whoever you want to start off with, as long as you do kind of like the things that was showcasing here in the last 2 videos, and you will be fine, perfectly fine, without any money spent. That where you can actually spend money on stuff that you would particularly want. If there's a skin that you like, or if there's a pack that you like, that you want, if you just think Hellkid is the ultimate bad daddy dude, because it's women playing the game. I've already seen women acting up for Hellkid. I thought y'all would be more about the gunner guy, though. I guess I don't understand women's taste like that. I guess I shouldn't understand it, but I don't know. I thought Hellkid would be the daddy dude y'all like, but is what it is. See what we get. Oh. I mean, I didn't plan that. I was just summoning. Watch it be Hellkid. Nope. Etheria. All right, I get to use her in a blue faction. All right, as you can see right here, here's a chance to inflict a defense down. So that's an AoE defense break. For every 3 buffs she gains, her soul flame evolves 1 time, increases her attack up to 3 times. And you see it can't be dispelled. So as the fight goes on and she gets more buffs, so you want to actually have somebody out who's going to be throwing buffs out there. If you don't have a buffer, then that's not really going to be that great. However, in her 1, you see she buffs steel, so she can do it herself, if I like her animations. Cute. Little Foxy Bay. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Hopefully this will help you out. Again, this is the end of day one. New player, casual, all that good stuff. Catch you guys next video. Good luck when you start out. You'll probably see all this stuff before you can actually, you know, globally play and all this. I just want to put this out there so it'll make everything easy for you, so you guys can just have fun, not have to worry about it, not like what's this meta, what's that meta, and that type of stuff. Technically I don't even really have anybody meta besides Tia. Everybody else is just kind of like there and things that you get. And you know, Kraken is just this is the homeboy right here. He's the MVP that nobody talks about, but I'm gonna talk about him. This is how that is. Later. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.